This is RBTV, your official home of Riverside Brookfield football. I'm Matt Angelo alongside Joey DeCostola, and we are live in Brookfield, Illinois for this conference matchup between the 3-1 Wheaton Academy Warriors and your Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come into this game with a record of 4-0, and after a win against ACC, Aurora Central Catholic, after a 48-16 win. The Bulldogs are on a win streak. So, Joey, how can the Bulldogs strive for more greatness and keep the win streak going?
Well, Matt, to keep this win streak going, the Bulldogs have to keep bringing their pressure on for defense. Whenever they're on defense, they've been giving the opponent's offensive line struggles. They can't get past them, not good throwing yards, and the Bulldogs' defense has just been key, and that's what they need to keep doing tonight.
Yeah, Joey, of course, this is a very big game. You know,
Huge game.
Like I said, the Bulldogs 4-0, and it's homecoming night.
Yeah, of course.
You know, the atmosphere is very good. There's a lot of people here, and they're looking to see, you know, the biggest stars of the Brookfield Bulldogs.
Right.
And you could be seeing Hunter Hughes going for a really good game today, and here's the kickoff. And I remember last game, Bulldogs always got it past the 30-yard line, and that's Stefan Gaminski hitting it at the 30-yard line. And, of course, you could see him in the back getting that kick return.
Right. Offense say it's going to be key for the Bulldogs. Against ACC, Hunter Hughes threw for 278 passing yards.
Yes, that's definitely something to keep note of.
Huge.
And, you know, Hunter Hughes, we know him as a very good quarterback. He's a sharpshooter, and we know when he's hot, he can definitely get hot.
Right. Does really well under pressure.
Yes. And right now, it looks like Hunter Hughes looking to his right. He's got two wide receivers, a man in the back, Nick Del Nodell. He's going to run it up over to the right, and he's going to be down at around the 36-yard line.
Good for a 6-yard gain right there.
Yes, very good. And you can see a lot of those play-action passes going on. You know, it's really not a play-action pass until the quarterback actually keeps on to the ball.
Right.
But it was a very good run.
Now, from a couple weeks ago, our first home game, they say that would be good football weather, but tonight we got a nice, humid night.
Yes, it's we came into this game at around 90 degrees, and it's supposed to get down to the low 80s by around 9 o'clock tonight. And Hunter Hughes dropping to the left, looking for the open man. He's deeply covered, and he gets sacked. Dropped down to the 26-yard line. That's a 10-yard loss.
Sack there is by name Derek Janik, number 52 for the Wheaton Academy Warriors.
And Coach Curtin giving Hunter Hughes the play. Wheaton Academy Warriors so far playing very staggered defense, going straight for the quarterback, maybe playing an option on him.
Now, the Wheaton Academy Warriors, they run a cloud defense. So I was talking to one of the RB players, say, for the game, where they said that they had to run the ball more. And they don't really run the ball much from the games that I've watched. They've passed more, and they're really successful with that. So let's see how they switch it up tonight.
Yeah, and you mentioned the quarterback for the Wheaton Academy Warriors, Ben Thorson, currently a junior. He's 6'3", 185 pounds. Why don't you give us a little bit of stats on him, because he is a very good quarterback.
Well, last game, Ben Thorson completed 11 for 16 passes, threw 167 yards, and was good for 1 touchdown.
Yes, and that's, I mean, pretty much I would say a quarterback has a good night if they stay around over, I guess, 40%
right.
on their throw attempts and
right,
at least 100 yards.
Right.
And it's Gaminski with a very bad punt going out of bounds, and that is a shocker. We never see that out of Gaminski.
Very good defense played by the Wheaton Academy Warriors on this first rush.
Definitely stopping the Bulldogs around the 30 to 40-yard line, and that's a sign to keep note of. The Bulldogs usually do good. They score on, they go on a scoring run if they get past the 50-yard line immediately in the game. And you could pretty much tell if the game is going to go smooth or rough from the first few plays.
Right. And that kick right there didn't look too promising, but we still have a full game ahead of us.
Yeah, it's definitely times can be redeemed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sack there.
Ben Thorson.
44, Dom Rowe, the junior.
Oh, yeah. Dom Rowe knows how to do it.
6'1", 190 pounds.
He's a big kid.
Very big.
And there's
that
a
was
replay.
a bone-crushing hit right there.
Oh, yeah. Ben Thorson. That's not a way to go into the game.
No.
That will shake you.
8-yard loss right there.
Yeah, a sack like that definitely shakes a foundation in the quarterback.
Like I said, this Bulldogs defense, they're great.
It's very good.
Also, they have a really good defenseman, junior, number 62, Sam Gomez, who the game I watched a couple weeks ago had about 7 sacks that game.
And here we go, Ben Thorson dropping back right to the right wide receiver. He's going, he's looking like he's going to be around, looks like the 46-yard line.
Yeah, I'd say about. That pass was completed by number 11, Noah Jones, Jr.
Noah Jones.
Good there. 11 yards to go yet.
Noah Jones, 6'2", 180 pounds. And it's that's a receiver right there.
It's a pretty big receiver.
And you did mention at the beginning of the game that the Warriors would like to run the ball more, but it seems like even after a sack after that first play, Ben Thorson is trying to get back a momentum, I would say, or he's trying to gather a momentum after that incomplete pass.
Right. So that was an all blitz right there by the Bulldogs. Pressure.
And that will always work.
It does. Always does.
And you can tell Hunter Hughes always gives credit to his O-line and his D-line. Definitely his O-line protecting him when he's trying to get those deep, those deep touchdown passes and all of that. And it always leaves him with an open space.
Right. 4th and 11 here.
And Ben Thorson.
Got a lot of time.
Oh, and the tackler misses him.
That was blocked right there by Stefan Gaminsky. Great defensive play.
And Gaminsky redeeming himself after that kick, that punt.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it any day.
Great play.
If you could stop the defense. But what could you say about the Warriors right there? Just risking it right there at 4th and 11, not really, just punting it into the end zone.
Right. I feel after that first sack that they had by Dom Rowe shook them up a little bit. So I don't know if they were too sure about passing. But that last play, the quarterback did have a little time, but just great defense.
Yes, most definitely. And you got Zach Villa on the bottom of your screen as the wide receiver. You could be looking out for him tonight. And Hunter Hughes with a quick snap.
Devin Moody.
Devin Moody, very nice juke.
Good for 5 yards.
Yeah, and he's going to be at the 40-yard line. And that's a nice pass by
Hunter Hughes.
Yep.
I'm just go on the room here and say that Devin's going to have an outstanding game.
I think so. I think you could be seeing a lot of the Bulldogs having a very good game tonight.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Everybody, you got Nick and Steph.
And Hunter
really
Hughes,
great players.
Another quick snap. Oh, he lost the ball, though.
Fumble.
It's a fumble, and that just changes the momentum of the game. That's number 4, Miles Vanderklook, senior for the Warriors, 6'0".
Number 21 there for the Bulldogs, Elliot Royer, tight end, 6'2", 190, junior.
And that could have been something that would help the Bulldogs get past the 50-yard line, obviously.
Yes,
and that would help them a lot to get close to the touchdown. But that was a very nice fumble.
Yeah, that was. Looks like the Wheaton Academy Warrior right there, player hit it out of his pocket because he did catch it.
That's a run by Christian Karstens. And he's a junior, 5'10", 160 pounds. Of course, no gain.
No.
That's your Bulldogs defense.
It's hard to get past. Was it 2 weeks ago, the first home game? They couldn't get past the 30-yard line until, what, the 4th?
Yeah, and
the 4th?
That's a sign that tells you that they probably won't score until the 4th.
Right.
A very deep pass. Number 11 catches the ball.
That was number 11, Noah Jones. That was a great pass right there by the quarterback, Ben Thorson.
Yeah, and that's twice now Ben Thorson's thrown it to Noah Jones. Noah Jones first attempted a catch, but he dropped it. And that just shows you that those two probably have a team chemistry
Oh, yeah.
of around a good percentage.
Warriors taking now pretty close to the goal line at the 15.
And to keep in mind, two
Getting handed
offensive
off
stars
here.
playing defense as well.
Number 7, Christian Carsons with the ball.
Oh, could he go all the way? Oh, and he's just,
I think he's down at the 1-yard line.
yes, he is stopped very short of that, and that puts Wheaton Academy in a very good position.
Very good. That was a great run.
And the Bulldogs do have a history of coming into a game with, looks can be deceiving. They look at the film and they think, okay, this could be a blowout.
Right.
And I talked to some people for the past week saying Wheaton Academy is going to get blown out by the Bulldogs.
Right. Even a couple players told me today, I'm not going to name anybody's names, but they said, no, yeah, we're going to blow them out.
Yeah, and that's confidence.
Right.
I love confidence. I think it's great to have that.
Of course.
But if you just go to the point where you start messing up in plays and you just start, they play very good defense. We've seen that already.
Right.
Wheaton
Yeah.
Academy plays very good defense.
Yeah, and a great offense we've seen too.
And they're being deceiving right now. They're deceiving the Bulldogs.
It's not like 2 games where they played Ridgewood, blew them out. ACC, they blew them out, so they came in this game thinking, another blowout. But Wheaton Academy is way better than those 2 teams.
Yeah, it's true. And clock goes down 6 minutes and 17 seconds. Still 0-0.
Warriors taking here at the 1. First and goal here.
And this is a chance for the Bulldogs defense to redeem the fumble. And did they make it?
I don't think so.
They get stopped short. Still first and goal.
Yeah.
Actually might be first in inches. Could be very close.
I think they pushed the ball carrier back a little bit.
You can see the replay right there. Yeah, it looks like, he gets stopped right there.
Right.
So he's still first and goal.
Yep.
Well, second and goal now.
Right.
And we could probably be seeing number 7 going in there again. Christian Carstens.
There he takes it right now.
Oh,
good call.
Right in there.
For a flag on the play, though.
Yes, there is a flag on the field. Touchdown was not called. And the referees are going to rule it out.
Yeah, Christian Carsons with that ball again, who ran it.
And here's a replay. Carsons again, definitely
in the end zone. Yeah, a holding. Was that holding?
Yeah, it looked like it was a holding or a false start. They're going to be pushed back. And
yeah, 5 yards.
Touchdown will not count.
Nope. It's huge.
That's very huge.
It's very big.
This is another chance for the Bulldogs to stop Wheaton Academy from scoring here. And
good pressure on the defense, though.
Yeah.
On the goal line right here, very good how to hold them back.
Well, I mean, you got to give it up to the Warriors' O-line. I mean, he did score.
Right.
Besides the penalty, but,
right.
And it's going to be a timeout again. And Bulldogs, what could you say about the game so far, Joey?
So far, it's actually been a pretty intense game. Very fun to watch. Keep going back at it. It's not like how the last games that we watched where there was a blowout. We got some competition and more to talk about here.
Yeah, it's definitely back and forth right now.
Right.
You could say the Wheaton Academy Warriors are definitely handling the clock the right way.
Yeah.
They're using clock management. Maybe as of right now, that's not their priority. It's definitely not. They want to get some points on the board. And it seems as if that's what they're definitely going to try doing.
Right. I think the quarterback here is probably going to give another handoff to 7. Carsons ran 2 very good plays.
Yeah, I mean,
rushing it in
twice. They might have to change it up, though, because Carstens is looking like he's going on the wide receiver line. He got 2 wide receivers. They could be doing a throw, but he's switching over to the right.
And it's going to be a passing play.
Very quick throw. Oh, very nice to number 11. That's Noah Jones, and that's the guy that I talked about earlier with the team chemistry.
Right.
With that Mr. Ben Thorson. Very quick throw. Went right through the hands.
Yeah, it did. Right through the hands of the Bulldogs. Good play.
Now, we can tell already that the coach for the Wheaton Academy Warriors is a little bit risky. He went for a 4-11 run. He went for a pass.
Right.
Are they going for the field goal, or are they going to fake it and go for 2? So you can kind of tell from the coaches sometimes. Well, you know what? They're going to go for the field goal, but he misses it.
The punt kicker for the team is Miles Vanderklok with the miss there.
And I mentioned the coach for Wheaton Academy. That's Brad Thornton. Their national rank as of right now is 4,890, and their Illinois state rank is 217.
As the Bulldogs' national rank is 1,888, and their Illinois rank is 93.
And that says a lot about the Bulldogs' defense and offense.
Right.
I mean, just repeat that number for me again, the nationally ranked?
The nationally ranked for the Bulldogs is 1,888.
Wow. That's something to keep note of.
Right.
That's actually really good.
It's huge.
I mean, obviously, if you compare 1,000 to 4,000, it's
it's
huge.
a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Huge. I think last week their national rank was higher. Higher as I mean it was above the 1,000. I think they gained more of that after the win against ACC.
Yes. Yeah, in ACC, it was a great game, 48-16. That was something to keep note of.
Yeah, Hunter Hughes threw 4 touchdown passes to Stefan Nominski for 120 yards.
And now on this kick return, do you think they're going to aim it for someone else other than Stefan Gominski?
Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
But that's Nick Del Nodell there with the ball. Drops it, picks it back up, though.
He's going very fast.
He's on the 40.
Yeah, and that defense stops
him there at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that's a very good run. That's Del Nodell. He's currently at 49 yards total.
Great runner for the Bulldogs, him and Stefan. It's good to see both those players usually get over 100 yards rushing a game, I have to say.
Yeah,
over 120.
It's very good to see, and yet it's a reality. They do it almost all the time.
It's expected.
Yes. And it's a run by Del Nodell again. They were at the 43, now he's at the 50, or 45, excuse me.
Good for a 2-yard gain.
And that's going to be a 3-yard gain.
It's at the 46-yard line. I feel like the Bulldogs right here can get it past the 50-yard line. They have a really good possible chance of scoring a touchdown here.
Yes. Yeah, that's a true statement. If they can get past that 50, the likelihood of them scoring is going to be way higher. Stefan
Gominski there.
Oh, taken down.
Taken down there by 7. Christian Carsons, who's that running back for the Warriors.
And that's another throw attempt for Hunter Hughes, but no gain on the yards. Still at the 46. And Brendan Curtin, head coach for the Bulldogs, giving Hunter Hughes the play.
Maybe a play action pass here.
And I sometimes find it amazing how these players, they got these helmets on and somehow hear their coach while it's that loud.
Oh, yeah. It's not like the NFL where some of the quarterbacks got it wired.
Yeah, I mean, they have to. They just, how are you going to hear the coach?
All right.
And there's a replay. That's Del Nodell getting a catch right there. Another great quick snap by Hunter Hughes. And that's going to be a one-yard gain.
I wonder how it is for a quarterback like Hunter to throw a ball with like the pads on his shoulders and with the helmet on. That's got to be extremely difficult.
Yeah, I mean, the way it's amazing how Hunter can just quickly snap that ball. I mean, that's what they do in practice, though. And that's Gominski with a very nice punt, redeeming himself from in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Oh, yeah, it keeps rolling back.
Oh, that's going to be way back there. And that's great position.
Very good from the first one that he had.
Well, as the clock is at 3:19 now, 6-0, Wheaton Academy up.
See how this Bulldog defense comes at them now. Very close to their own end zone here.
And could be seeing something either very miraculous or very disastrous.
Right.
And
I'd say number 11 and 7 are going to be his go-to tonight, the quarterback for the Warriors.
What? You said 11 and 7. Let's flip it around. Let's call it 7-11.
7-11, that sounds better. That right there is taken, though, by number 24, Kent Herman, senior.
And that's a way to get away from the end zone. You don't want to get a safety in this position. And there's a replay.
Good for a first down.
Yeah, and he's just getting taken down left and right. He's a tank, though. He's getting through.
Yeah, big boy.
And take a look at the wide receivers. You got 3 on the right, 1 on the left, and you got a man in the back. They're going to run it off
again.
Oh, and he's taken down immediately. No gain.
The number 22, Joey Carino.
And Joey Carino, we both know him. A very, very good defensive player.
Oh, yeah.
He does not hesitate. He's quick off the jump, and he goes.
Also very good on offense when he gets into the games.
Yeah, I mean,
he's receiver.
He's one of those guys where he gets some of the biggest touchdowns.
Right. If you tell him to go do something, he'll do it for you.
Yeah. And he's open, but goes right through the Bulldogs' hands. There's a flag on the field.
That's going to be a pass interference there. That's going to probably be on Zach Via, 15.
Yep, there's a flag on the field. You could be right, Joey. Pass interference. Or we could be wrong.
Yep, there's a pass interference.
Pass interference. And it's yet to be known. If we can get a replay, we might be able to see who got the penalty. We can see who got contact on that ball.
Yeah.
And
when I was watching, Zach hit him pretty hard and was pretty upset about himself about that play, so I'm guessing it was him.
Yep.
Warriors have you here now on the 32-yard line.
At the 32.
27, I'm sorry. It's right there by number 7. Takedown there.
Again, that was Kristen Karstens. And that's
number 56 there.
So what you said at the beginning of the game, they're switching it up now. They're starting to run it more instead of pass it. Obviously, they just had that one incompletion, but that was a pass interference.
Right.
We don't know how that pass could have gone if those 2 defenders didn't touch the ball handler.
Right.
And the clock still runs down.
Takes in the shotgun here. Pass.
Oh, he's stumbling. That could be a sack, and that's a very nice sack.
But number 44, Dom Rowe, that's 2 sacks.
Oh, Dom Rowe. He is taking them down left and right. That's 2 for him now.
Yeah. Getting through that offensive line like it's nothing.
And Dom Rowe already having a very good game.
As per usual.
You could say right now the defense for the Bulldogs is stepping up to the plate.
Right. After their first time on defense, letting them get that touchdown, I think now they're doing a lot better.
Yeah, they're, like I said before, they were probably deceived a little bit by it, and now they're taking advantage of their defense. They know that they're doing really good. And very quick off the snap. That's a nice, he drops it though.
Pass was attempted to number 2, Stephen Ryan, Jr.
And Stephen Ryan is a big man, 6'4", 175 pounds.
Wow. That's a big receiver.
Yeah, that's
huge receiver.
That's what you want to have. It kind of reminds me of like a Brandon Marshall, someone who's tall.
Yeah.
And they should be punting it because they're 4th and 21 right now.
So earlier you said how number 11 for the Warriors, you said they might have that chemistry with the quarterback in that number 11, but last game, Ben Thornton threw most of his passes to Miles Vanderklok, who led the receivers with 4 catches and was good for 58 yards.
Yeah, Miles Vanderklok already. He had a little bit of a play earlier in the game. He had a run that was, he could be switching it up. Ben Thorson could be switching it up. He definitely should. It's good to do that. You don't want to just target one man, but if it, as a famous man once said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
And Devin Moody on the bottom of your screen, folks. Zach Via at the top. along with the other receiver. Yeah, Hunter Hughes taking in that ball. Could be giving it to Del Nodell. He's going to run it. He's going to get some yards. He could be going all the way. Oh, he's going to get taken down
at the 56-yard line there. Very good run. Stefan and Nick, very good at running the ball, as we said, but they can get around defensive players like it's cake.
Yeah.
They can slide through them so easily. Breaking up tackles and just getting right through them.
44, 50.
The Bulldogs here take it. The 56. Looking to throw here. Hunter's going to take it himself.
Oh, Hunter running all the way for the first down.
First down for Hunter Hughes. No, he did that a lot.
Especially last game that we covered.
Hunter, here the Bulldogs rushed the ball 29 times last game for 90 yards. I'm pretty sure a huge part of that.
And here's a replay.
Hunter.
Very good at deceiving the defense. And he's just going out of bounds like a smart QB would.
Right.
You do not want to get tackled. 9.8 seconds left of the first quarter.
The Bulldogs, who do you think they're going to pass or run?
I think they're going to pass it.
Looks like it.
They got 4 receivers, 3 on the bottom of your screen, 1 on the top.
Devin. Oh, no, they're going to run it. Del Nodell there takes it. He's taken down.
And that clock's going to run out.
Right.
And that's the end of the first period. Joey, we saw some action today, especially early in the game.
Right.
We, 6-0. What could you say? What could the Bulldogs do to get back on top?
Well, actually, they were coming back towards the end of the quarter. They were putting huge pressure on the defensive line, and I feel like if they had more time, they would have got that touchdown.
Yes, most definitely. And since we got the break, we'd like to welcome Loyola Medicine to RB Sports beginning this season. Loyola Medicine is the sports medicine provider for the Bulldogs. Loyola Medicine, body and soul.
Yes. Loyola is very good to us with our sports for all of our events.
And definitely, I mean, they see an injured player, they help out.
Right.
And they get that man back on the field.
Right. They do as best as they can.
Yes, and you'll be seeing a lot of action from Hunter Hughes.
Right.
Nick
a lot
Del
of
Nodell.
running.
Yeah, a lot of running.
For the Bulldogs, like I said, how the Warriors played that cloud defense. They got to run the ball a lot because it's hard to throw in the cloud defense.
And the Bulldogs ready to redeem that quarter and get on top of this game.
Right.
They have to score. I'd say.
I think now they need to get on.
Yeah, it's
at least get on the board, even if it's not a touchdown, field goal. That'd be great to get points on the board. Good momentum.
And the Bulldogs 2nd and 6 right now. Del Nodell running to the right. Could be looking for a quick snap.
Hunter takes it again.
Jumps over the player. Oh, and that's another great run by Hunter Hughes as he saw that blitz coming right after him. And
little limp here by Hughes.
And if you could see it again, the man jumped over another man.
Right.
It's
something you see in Madden NFL on the video games, jumping over people.
And you can ask professional athletes, they'll say sometimes it almost feels as if it's in slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing to see what some of these athletes can do, like LeBron James and all of them. There's Devin Moody with a very nice catch.
Good move.
Oh, gets around, but he gets taken down.
The number 11, Noah Jones again.
And he's
see a replay on that right here. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Almost 3 right there.
Now it looks as if the Bulldogs could possibly score.
Yes. Very high chance.
Close.
Very close.
Hunter Hughes talking it over with the teammates. Gaminsky, he's on the right of Hunter. Del Nodell in the back. And Vaya on the left.
2 receivers. 1 back.
It'll be a quick run by Del Nodell. Could he go all the way?
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Bulldogs.
Big Del Nodell there. Tried to get Noah Jones, tried to take him down, but just didn't work.
And here's the replay. Hunter Hughes giving it off to Del Odell. And look at that, pummels right through the defense.
Takes them on, full no fear at all, no hesitation, just boom. It's almost like he tackled the Wheaton Academy Warrior, number 11.
And you can put it on the board, yeah.
Famous, probably the best commentator in baseball history.
Oh, and it hits the post, and that's not gonna be good.
We have a tie game.
And that's both of the teams now.
Missed 2 field goals.
You could probably say that these teams are almost even.
Right. There's a lot of pressure on this game for both teams. You got, of course, you want to win your homecoming team, but of course you want to beat the other team's homecoming game.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I'd say as of right now, it's a very good game.
Right, very enjoyable to watch.
The defense from both sides is
spectacular.
Yes.
Very good. Offense, too, on both sides.
If the Bulldogs were playing Wheaton Academy and I had never looked at the national ranking, I'd probably say that Wheaton Academy would be around 1,000 with the Bulldogs.
Right,
because they're keeping up with the Bulldogs right now.
Right.
And
you see, the next game they play, I believe the Bulldogs play IC, Immaculate Conception Prep. I think so. And their Illinois rank is 20.
yeah, and that's that would be something to worry about, losing a win streak.
Right. And I remember last year we played IC at our homecoming. It was the first game on the new field, and it was a very close game. Very close, and they beat us.
Yes, it's I think the Bulldogs are a playoff caliber team.
Right.
I think they can most likely get past the first round.
Of course.
Although last year they fell short at the first round. And number 10 is going to take that ball. He's going to run it to the 20, past the 20 to the 30. And he gets hit very hard at 30. And that was number 10, Gerald Blackman.
Very good run. He was taking very long strides there.
Yeah, man.
He was galloping.
A man for 6'2", running it like crazy.
Right.
And there's the ball boy taking the ball.
I think that's Brandon Curtin's son.
It's possible.
I think it is. I heard after the games, I've seen that he goes in the locker room with the boys, and after when they get teed up.
And the team is full of very good sported people. The team chemistry this year for the Bulldogs is way better than last year's.
Right. Oh, tackles made right there by number 22, Joey Carino.
And Joey Carino, again, a very nice play.
Right.
Could be
play was tried to be made there by Carson, but taken down.
Could be seeing more of Joey Carino throughout the night.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And just a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this game on RBTV at 7:05 p.m. this Saturday and Sunday. So you can just hear our beautiful voices again.
Right, who wouldn't want to hear us? Best commentators around.
And sacked again.
That's by number 62 on the Bulldogs, Sam Gomez.
Sam Gomez.
Probably the best defensive lineman that the Bulldogs have this year, in my opinion.
And I can totally just imagine Sam Gomez and Dom Rowe just talking before the game saying, all right, I'll get 2 sacks at the beginning of the game. Then at the second period, you can get a couple sacks. We'll switch off. He's like, we'll just play good defense.
Right. And I'm like, I'm not trying to single anybody out here. Like, don't get me wrong, Joey Carino, Dom Rowe, that whole defensive line is fantastic.
Yes. And that's number 7 getting the catch, Christian Karstens. There's a replay. This was a very good throw. He's quick.
Very good. Good under pressure.
Yeah, that defense was coming right after.
Over about 3 guys there.
And that's what scouts look for. They look for guys that can handle the pressure.
Right.
And they're quick off the snap.
Absolutely. It's key to be quick off those snaps. You can't be lazy. You got to get that ball back quick because you don't know what's going to come at you.
Yeah, it's better to get it off quick as possible than to wait. Of course, if you wait, you have a higher chance of getting a more accurate pass.
Right.
And there's a punt. And that's Zach Via running the ball.
Gets through the defenders.
Jukes it a little bit.
Going through holes there.
Makes
it at the 52-yard line there. Great punt return. Didn't look like he was going to take it after a couple bounces, but on a good bounce, took it and just started going with it.
Yeah, and when in doubt, if you're the defense and that happens, you just go for the legs.
Right.
Sweep the legs.
Looked like laziness right there by the
Wheaton Academy, punt defense.
Right, they thought he was just going to take it right there on knee on the bounce, but no, no fear taking that ball.
And the clock at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. 6-6, tie game.
Bulldogs take it here. Zach Via down the bottom left. On his right, Stefan Kaminski.
And Hunter Hughes, another quick snap.
To Del Nodell.
It could be a 1-yard gain or like 2.
Looks like he's at the 55.
And we'll see it right here in the replay. And there he goes, quick off the snap to the right, Del Nodell. And it looks like, maybe he went 3 yards up.
Yeah.
And I believe he was at the 53, so it's a 3-yard gain.
See what the Bulldogs do here.
At the 56-yard line.
Quick pass to Devin Moody. Devin Moody, holy cow.
That man can jump.
He looked like you see the replay here of how high he jumped.
And you can see this jump. Look at this vertical. Again, another quick snap. There's the jump.
Oh, it looks like number 10 tried to take him out with his legs. He kicked up a little bit there. Good there for Bulldogs first down.
Yep, that's
great play by Devin Moody. Huge.
And could we be seeing Hunter Hughes with another quick snap to the right side?
Yeah, we could also see I could also see Hunter Hughes taking the ball back, pretending to make a pass, and he'll just take it on his own. It doesn't look like he has any fear doing that. He does it perfectly well.
Yeah, I mean, if it's working, you got to keep doing it.
Like you said, don't break what's not. Don't fix what's not broken.
Exactly. There you go. That's the way it goes, and that's a timeout.
Timeout there.
And the Bulldogs called that timeout. They're going to get a quick gathering. And we could see already both teams still fighting for a possession.
Oh, yeah. This could be a very tight game.
What could you take out of the game so far?
Right now, I bet these guys right now are exhausted.
Yes.
These guys, this defense and offense, they just keep working. I mean, not really lots of stoppage of plays. They've been getting back up very quick and huge.
Yeah, and not to mention,
very tired.
It's 86 degrees right now. They're used to practicing in colder weather, especially early in the morning.
86, the humidity, it should say what it feels
like 90 degrees right now.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And not to mention it's 51% humidity.
Right, and it's
not a beautiful night.
Very good football weather that you'd want. Other than 2 weeks ago, our first game was about 40 degrees, 50. It was very nice out.
Yeah, it was 60 throughout the day, and then it went down to about 50.
Under here to
Zach Via slowing down, but speeding back up. Breaks a tackle. Stays up
another
again.
tackle.
Grabs his feet, and they finally get him down.
Just doesn't want to go down.
Just broke about 3 tackles there. And
oh, yeah.
Finally
like it was nothing.
Up.
Just got right back up and just kept going.
And that just shows the defense is trying their hardest to get someone down.
Right.
And then eventually you just have 3 guys just come in and take them down.
Bulldogs take it here with about 7:35 left to go in the second. 6-6 still. Bulldogs on the 32. Second down.
And not to mention winds at about 6 miles per hour coming from the northeast.
Looking to pass here. Quick pass there to
Del Nodell. Oh, very quick off that hop step.
That's going to be good for a first down and more. Great play. Great run.
And there he goes again.
Here.
You're going to be seeing a lot of that throw tonight. Quick.
Oh, yeah.
There's that hop step. He just speeds up right there.
It gets them every time.
Yep.
It will get them every time.
He does a little bit of a lateral run And then once he gets that right foot to hit the turf, he immediately just bounces.
Yeah.
It just goes.
It's like
He takes
racetrack when they make that turn, they go slow and then they just boot it.
Yeah, he just cuts that turn right there. And that's what they do in practice. They they get these guys to have a lateral quickness.
And it's perfect. Like they say, Hughes under pressure here.
Oh, way back.
And he's still got the ball. They haven't tackled him.
They're going to call him down with a sack, but they never took him down.
They never did take him down. Let's see a replay here. I don't get that.
And he goes way back.
Yeah.
Still up. And they're way back. Wow.
I've never seen that happen before. I mean,
he was still up.
Right.
So it's confusing to me.
Very confusing.
They might have like a safety.
We don't make the calls, do we?
Nah, we don't. We are not the referees.
No, we are not.
But they're at the 40-yard line.
For their balls on the 40. First and 10, though. No, second down, 24 to go. I'm sorry.
And he's going deep.
Pass here.
Could this go all the way? Oh, he just drops it. That was Devin Moody. He's looking for a pass interference. I don't know, man.
That was a wonderful throw. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. That'd be great. See if it was a pass interference.
It looked like it could have possibly, but it was a good coverage on defense, though. You got to give it to the defense.
Right, it was very good defense. I don't think it was a pass interference. I didn't see a lot of body contact there. Just very good coverage. Third down here, though. At 24, it's going to be hard. They're going to have to throw it here. I wouldn't expect a run.
That's one deep pass that we've seen tonight.
That's the first one we've seen tonight.
And it was good.
It was a really good pass. Good throw.
Yeah, it was on target.
On target.
Yep. And Hunter Hughes dropping back
Another
again.
Pass here.
He's looking for a man. Can he get past? He's running for it again. Oh, he trips up really badly, but he's still up.
Number 6 right there tripped him.
And they are going to have to punt it.
Right.
I'd say they have to punt it, but they might go for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him go for it.
I think they might, because Hunter Hughes is still out there.
Right.
Yep.
I think they're going to go for it. I think they have their odds is really good chance on converting here.
I think so.
The Bulldogs have it here on the timeout here.
Could be a timeout for the Bulldogs. That's another timeout. And you got to use them while you can. I mean, you get a replenish of timeouts after the half.
Right.
And
may as well use them while you still can.
Yeah, and you just get those plays right.
Do you know how many timeouts they have?
I know in the NFL it's 3.
3?
Per half.
Okay.
So it's 3 in the first 2 periods and then another 3 in the last 2 periods.
Right.
5 minutes and 9 seconds left of this second period. 6-6 still.
4th and 17.
4th and 17, and they got ways to go.
Yes, they do.
And Brendan Curtin talking it over with the team. But what could you say about the Warriors? I mean, look at their defense.
They're holding their own.
Yeah, they're holding them back.
They're showing the Dogs' offense today that they're not going to get past them too easy.
Their blitz is something to look for.
Yeah.
Because every time they blitz, Hunter is pressured.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's either going to quickly snap it, but the Bulldogs are trying to get away from that quick snap. They're trying to get someone that's deep down the field because we're not looking for small yards. We're looking for touchdowns.
Right. I've seen a lot of shotgun passes.
Yeah, very quick shotgun passes or quick slants. And Delano Dell on the left, he's looking for him. Devin Moody with the quick snap. I don't know if they're going to make it with a first conversion, though. He's stumbling. Oh, he's taken down.
Yeah,
That's not going to be a first conversion.
That is not.
And
it looked like, though, he had Stefan Dominski open all the way down. The play was made for Devin Moody, though. See a replay here.
Yeah,
it was a nice pass.
Are going to be at the 25-yard line.
I feel like if he didn't trip up right there towards the end, he would have gotten it.
Yeah, it's possible.
He slid a little bit.
I think the pass option could have been a little bit better because you could see Delano Dell down the field.
Right.
Kind of wide open.
Stefan.
But then, you know, when you're under pressure, what are you going to do? You got to look for the quickest man you can get to. And there they go at the 25. Ben Thorson.
Hands it off to number 7.
Oh, he's going.
Got room.
Yeah, he's got some speed boosters.
Good for a 6-yard gain there. Christian Carson's again.
And there's a replay of that handoff. And there he goes real quick. Hits the boosters, gets going right there.
Yeah.
And is hit by number 16 from the Bulldogs defense.
Looking at the Wheaton Academy roster here, a lot of juniors on this team.
Yeah, and Joey, we just saw a tackle from Jeffrey Bills.
Jeff Bills.
And we know him as
he's a tank.
Yeah, he's a tank, and he knows how to play defense. He's very good at taking down the
2 weeks ago, home
opponent.
game, he had an interception and a ton of tackles and sacks.
Oh, look at that floater.
Deep. That's intercepted by Stefan Dominski. Great defense, great coverage there, and just swipes it from number 2 there. The attempt was made to Steve Ryan. What a beautiful read there by Stefan Dominski.
Joey, it's back and forth, man. It's something
hard.
Nice to see, especially on homecoming night, giving these fans a very good game.
It's huge right there for the Bulldogs, a huge boost of confidence coming in.
But when it comes down to the 4th period, it's all going to lay on the 4-0 win streak for the Bulldogs. And could this be a gain of momentum for the Wheaton Academy Warriors? Could they gain a 4-1 record?
Right. Could the Bulldogs gain a 5-0 record?
Yes, sir.
I believe they can.
And O'Dell
there trips up a little bit. Good for about 1 or 2 yards there.
And he does.
32.
You can sometimes see O'Dell. He runs by Hunter. You can look at this replay. He goes a little bit slow at first, and then that's when he hits that booster.
Right.
But unless he gets tripped up, and you can see that especially when he does a quick snap.
He'll do the fake move, the little slow stutter step, and then takes off.
And 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Still 6-6.
Hunter here.
2nd and
Looking
9.
for somebody to be open.
Could he get
Yes,
someone quick?
Vio wide open there.
That's a first down.
Yes. It's good there. He's going to be at the 47-yard line there. Zach looked like he was just standing there just waiting for a pass.
And that's
so Zach Via there just waiting there just like a statue, and I don't know if Hunter saw him at first, but Zach was just waiting there for a pass and he got it.
And that was a 7-yard gain.
Yeah. Good first down there.
And they had to O'Dell
takes it. Does that juke move and he takes off. And that's going to be good for her.
There's the boosters again.
Right. Good for about a 7-yard gain right there. 8-yard gain.
And here's the replay. O'Dell
juke,
getting around that,
and then takes off.
I mean, you got to hand it to the O-line. I mean, the way that they got that run protection right up, especially right up through the middle. And you can tell with the coverage, that pass protection that they got on the O-line. I mean, you just got to give it to the O-line. They protect Hunter Hughes, and especially when he goes to the right.
Gaps
yeah,
open.
I mean, they slant to the right, give him an opening, especially
quick
to the
pass
left.
there. Oh, one-handed catch right there by O'Dell.
And that's a first down. Slowly but surely, they are getting across this field and looking for this touchdown.
Look right there, just one hand grabs it there.
And Hunter barely even looked at him. He just threw it.
Dude, like how you said earlier, quick. You got to be fast.
Yep.
Bulldogs take it here at the 30. No, the 39-yard line right here.
It's kind of like a guerrilla warfare, but in football. They do a little bit of a hit and run. They go very quick.
Has time.
Oh, and Via misses that catch.
Wide open.
And he had it on that right hand. And if he had that, who knows where he could have gone with that ball.
Right.
And look at this pass. Very quick. It was a little too fast for him. You got to give him some hustle points for going for that ball.
Right. There's a flag on the play.
And
see what it's about.
Looks like they're possibly getting moved up. Both
face mask on the Wheaton Academy Warriors. Good for a first down.
And both the teams have one timeout left.
About 2 minutes left to play. Still 6-6.
And 2 receivers on the top of your screen. Devin Moody on the bottom. Stefan Gaminsky, of course, on the top.
Moody gets past.
Quick one to Zach Vaya. Can he get past him?
Yes,
he breaks
he
that
does.
tackle. Goes again. Oh, and he's gaining some yards.
Yeah, good there for about 6 or 7 right there. I haven't seen a lot of high school teams break tackles like how the Bulldogs do. It's pretty cool to see how they do that day in and day out on the field.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to practice. Practice.
And they practice from, I was talking to one of the guys, Stefan, practice till 7:30 at night.
Yep. And then they got to go home and do homework. And it's
wake
amazing
up,
how
some of them do weights in the morning.
They're so dedicated. You know, you got to give players, especially any sport, huge respect.
Right.
They commit to a sport, and then they go home.
Right.
In school's way more important. Then they get schoolwork done.
Right.
And they get good grades. I mean, last year, the Bulldogs averaged a 3.2 GPA.
Yeah. That's like,
actually, that's this year at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it's expectations right there being succeeded. You also got to give it to these parents that day in and day out with their players come to all these games. Some might have to be picked up for practice.
And there's another replay. You missed that play. There's another, oh, look at that tackle. Two guys just taking him out.
Doesn't look like Elliot Royer wanted to go down right there.
Elliot Royer, another junior, getting some action. That is a deep pass.
And
oh, it's intercepted. Oh, wow. Very nice catch. And
wow. That was intercepted there by number 12. Number 12, I'm sure.
It's either number 10 or number 12. It's hard to see their numbers from all the way up here.
I think that is number 10 there. Terrell Blackman.
Yep. That's one team intercepts, the other one does the same thing, back and forth. One team fumbles, the other team fumbles. It's how good this defense is. Both of the teams are just battling each other.
They're not giving in. They are not giving in, this defense.
And
this is tight. They do not want each other to score.
Yeah, that's a very nice tackle. And as the clock is going down to 50 seconds, we'd like to say, you know, this halftime show is going to be nice with the puppets coming in. We'd like for you to stay tuned. And, of course, you know, come back and watch us for the second half of action.
That tackle made right there was by Jeffrey Bills.
And there's a handoff to number 11.
That's
Noah Jones running
good
for the first
down. It's the Warriors sticky here on the looks like the 39-yard line. No, the 34, I'm sorry.
And defense for the Bulldogs. Chris Doherty out there, number 28. He's a sophomore. He's at the bottom of your screen.
He's a running back, too.
He's a running back. We saw him last game we covered. And, oh, that man's going right through the middle.
Wow.
Another first down.
Christian Carson's there. Huge.
And look at that. That was just a superb play. And the defense for the Bulldogs is just breaking down. 7.5 seconds left.
They got a timeout here. It's Christian Carson's how he took that run right there. It says on his last game, he was like the head of the game right there, player of the game it says, and he ran for 95 yards.
Yeah, I mean 95
against Elmwood Park.
Yep. If you can get that many yards, I mean you're having a good game.
Right.
You are having a very good game. And you could tell already it's a tough game already.
I'd say right here the Warriors are gonna try to get a pass out here to 11. Noah Jones, the quarterback, and him been going at it tonight, making great passes to each other. Good completions.
And Brendan Curtin, he's having those defensive coordinators out there. They're telling them, hey, you guys got to stop this this run.
Right.
7.5 left.
You
do not want to lose this.
want to go down going into halftime. And it's hard to bounce back from that coming in. Right here.
Right now, St. Edward's 3-1.
It should be a false start there on the Warriors.
There's a flag on the field.
Right, it's going to be a false start.
And while we got a moment, I'd like to, show the standings around our conference. St. Edward High School 3-1, Fenton 2-2, Glenbard South 2-2.
We got to interrupt you right there. It was a false start on the offense there, and that's going to bring them back.
Yes, and very good position for the Bulldogs to probably close out this second period.
Right. It's right here. Thorson takes it back in the shotgun. He's going to take it on his own, and he's got a lot of room.
Oh, could he get it for the first conversion? And it looks like he will, but that is going to run out. Joey, a very good first half.
Yeah, very entertaining, fun to watch. Back and forth battle here between the two teams.
And we can see the Bulldogs, they're playing as the team that we know them, 4-0 against this Wheaton Academy, 3-1.
Right.
6-6. Everyone, please stay tuned for the Puppets at this halftime show. We will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this action of RBTV Sports. It is currently 6-6 after a very good first half between the Bulldogs and the Warriors. We saw a lot of good defense. And Joey, could you point out anything that we maybe have missed throughout that broadcast?
A lot of turnovers happened in that first half. A lot of fumbles, interceptions, just very high played game, very fast moving.
Yeah, a lot of good defense is what you could say. A lot of back and back. You know, they're just it's an all-out battle, and we got the kickoff opening up the second half, and here we go. Number 4 gonna take it up, almost past the 20. There. Ooh, he's gonna get stopped right at the 20. And that's something we have not seen in the first half.
No, we haven't.
The Warriors offense usually gets it past the 20, and now we see the Bulldogs stop them at the 20. And from past experiences, we know that the Bulldogs, when they stop someone at the 20, they're going to play very good defense.
Oh, yeah. And that defensive line, if you missed the first half, both defensive lines have just been tremendous. It seems like when one team gets closer and closer to the end zone, they turn over the ball because of the defense.
Yeah, and it's both great. And there's another pass to number 11. And that's the man, Noah Jones. And you can see it already. Ben Thorson still giving it to Noah Jones.
See right here.
And there he is. Look at that. He's just going around. And that's another reception for Noah Jones.
Warriors thinking here, 2nd and 5 to go.
And Ben Thorson,
25,
making his way up to 100 yards and passing.
And he is taken down for a loss of yardage there.
And there it is right there. Still very good defense. Could they get it past the 30?
It's the one thing the Bulldogs know how to do, is keep their opponent behind the 30-yard line.
And when they do, that's when it's a blowout.
Yeah, huge things come their way on the offense.
And again, Chris Doherty, we mentioned earlier, the sophomore at the bottom of your screen for the defense of the Bulldogs. Obviously, they like him out there. He's a good coverage for those wide receivers.
Yeah.
And he knows how to stick on them. He's fast. Ooh, very nice catch. There. That's a gut catch is what we'd like to call it, and that's a first conversion.
This catch made by 11 there, Noah Jones.
And folks, during the half, junior Joseph Shelvin for the Bulldogs was warming up with main quarterback, first string quarterback, Hunter Hughes. Could we be seeing Joseph Shelvin maybe possibly out there towards the end of the fourth quarter? It's yet to be determined.
If how the game keeps playing from the first half, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's just too close of a game.
Right. And right there.
Look at that defense. And they get stopped again.
Looks like, see a replay here. Who made the tackle?
And
the quarterback.
He's
fell.
The center just snapped it, and he fell.
Something you don't really see every day.
Yeah, it's something you don't usually see that in football.
No.
Just a stumble for the center snap.
Right here, 2nd and 13 to go.
Now, we've seen one deep pass from Ben Thorson, and it got intercepted. Could we see another deep pass?
I wouldn't think so. Because how the pass was made when Stefan Gominski was covering him, looked like he was actually trying to pass it to Stefan. Just because he caught it like how he usually does from Hunter. I could still see a lot of short passes to Noah Jones and to the running back, Christian Carsons.
And again, for those of you who don't know, after the first half, you get another set of timeouts. You get 3 timeouts. Right. So that was a timeout by Wheaton Academy. They have 2 left now.
Using it pretty early here.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs have a full three-plate slate of timeouts.
Yep.
And we have seen some wham-tastic plays.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't called them out, but, the interception, the touchdown.
Both interceptions. The guy caught in the end zone over there the first half from Wheaton Academy.
We'll call that a Wheaton wham-tastic play.
A Wheaton wham-tastic play.
It's a little bit of alliteration.
It flows pretty good.
It does. It's a tongue twister sometimes.
It is.
And keep notice, Stefan Gaminski out there for defense. Chris Doherty still out there. And, of course, Dom Rowe, number 44, is out there as well. And look at that. Look at him go. He's still going.
He's still up. He's not going down.
Oh, wow. Look at him go. Noah Jones showing it how to go, and he is hype. He is very hype.
Just didn't want to go down there. Just kept going and going.
Look at this replay.
Not really that good of coverage there from the Bulldogs.
Oh, wow. A beautiful replay. Still going, holding on to it, keeps going. Still trying to take him down.
4 guys to take him down.
Yep, 4 guys, and he was still going. That man was on a mission.
Yeah, he was.
And the clock now at 9 minutes and 10 seconds left. And slowly but surely, these Warriors are making it up the field.
Yes, they are. They're doing it hard. They're coming in.
They look like
number 24 there.
Yeah, it was number 24.
Kent Herman. Looks like for a gate about 1 or 2 there. Let's see now. Right here, quarterback getting the play from this coach.
And could we be seeing a pass or a run? Because now we got 3 wide receivers, but we got some coverage on the run.
Pass to Jones right here. He's looking for him.
Oh, look at that defense.
Sacked there by the Bulldogs by
number 16 for the Bulldogs.
That is.
Look at that.
Number 16, Jeffrey Bills.
Jeffrey Bills, that's the man. We named him before. We name him again. And look at that man is down on the field in pain. He was hit very hard. If we get a replay on that tackle, it was very insane. And that man is hurt. Of course, we don't like to see a hurt player.
No.
But while we have a little bit of a break, we could say we'd like to welcome Loyola Medicine to RB Sports. Beginning this season, Loyola Medicine is the sports medicine provider for the Bulldogs. Loyola Medicine, body and soul. And, of course, the medicine and sports medicine. This man is injured on the field.
Right. Let's see, that's number 5 who's down there. That's the QB, Ben Thorson.
And that man in the blue shirt that was just walking the field, that's our head trainer for the Bulldogs, William Fry. Very good man, very good trainer, and he knows how to take care of those players.
This could be a problem here.
This is a
for
problem.
Wheaton Academy. Their starting quarterback is out right now.
Ben Thorson was
he's had
hit.
a tremendous game.
And it looks like they could be sending a guy out there, number 8.
Yeah, that's number 8, Mike Cortez Jr.
And Mike Cortez making his away homecoming game debut.
Right.
And that clock still runs down. That was a full 2 minutes.
Take it himself, and
look at him go.
Going.
Wow, that man has got some speed boosters, and he's still up.
He came out of nowhere, came right in ready to take that quarterback position. He took it on his own.
And
see
look
the
at
replay
that.
Here.
And he faked the run.
Wow.
And I like that. The halfback did a little bit of a tap, and then he covered. It's a little bit something that they use in the professional league, the NFL. They do a little bit of a tap from the ball, and then they straight to the cover.
Cortez showed the Bulldog defense there what he can do.
Could he be the hidden weapon?
Never know.
But Ben Thorson's back out there.
Oh, okay.
Ben Thorson was out there, and
it's good to see that he's all right.
Yeah, Cortez out there for a play. Wow,
I don't know. Would you leave him in after that rushing play right there?
Well, he seems to be fine. He was a little bit shook up when he hit that ground, and he was hit hard by Jeffrey Bills.
Yeah, he was.
Jeffrey Bills
he was smacked.
He's a tank.
He got hit. Yeah.
That was a wham-tastic play.
That was.
Or what I like to call a wham-tastic tackle.
A wham-tastic tackle.
And
it's
look at that.
There.
Could be over. Oh,
nope.
He tried to Odell Beckham it, but he couldn't get it.
There. Good coverage there by number 15, Zach Vaya.
Yeah, Zach Vaya, he's another one that can just run that route.
Oh, yeah.
And take it down. He can destroy. He's a nightmare for a QB.
Right.
He's one of a. He
almost took it for a pick 6 a couple weeks ago.
Yep, that was when he was running it down the field, and he just barely almost made it.
I think you called that a wham-tastic interception.
The Whamtastic Mysteries. And
see right here, Wheaton takes it. He's in the back,
wow.
under pressure, still makes the pass.
Still gets it over. How did he get that? And that was Dimitri Skakovac.
See the replay on it here. See here what Wheaton does this time. Looks like they're gonna go for the field goal here. Miles Vander right here and see what's going on. A timeout on the play here.
Yeah, another timeout. And they did the exact same thing in the first half. They used the timeout almost in the beginning of each period. And of course now 6 minutes and 13 seconds left. And the offense for both sides is slow, but the defense is just impeccable.
Yeah. See right here, he's gonna kick it here at the 36-yard line. He missed the field goal attempt in the first quarter with the for the extra point. He hit it off the post and it didn't go in. Let's see if he can make a deeper field goal attempt here.
Here we go. And Joey, what could the Bulldogs do? What do they got to do to get points on the board? What is going to happen?
Figure out how to get through this Wheaton Academy defense because they're tearing them up right now.
And this is a tough one. This is a long field goal, and he looks like he's going to get it. That's
a good field goal.
That's
there.
A very good field goal. That's a clutch field goal.
Yes. It's going to put them up by 3, 9-6, Wheaton Academy. Kick was made right there by number 4, Miles Vanderklok.
And if the Bulldogs can't get it close enough to the end zone, they got to do the same thing.
Right.
I wouldn't go for it. Go tie it back up. Go for the field goal.
Right.
That's what you got to do. And now you got Curtin back out there talking to his huddle. Del Odell, you can see. Looks like Dom Rowe might be on the O-line, possibly. Could be seeing him out there. There's Devin Moody and Hunter Hughes looking around. And now they're going to get this kick return.
Right. Let's see who Wheaton Academy kicks it to. I would think away from Don Odell and Stefan Dominski. But they have been kicking to him all night.
Yeah, and you do not want to get that ball. If you're on the Warriors, you do not want to give the ball to Stefan Gominski, especially when it's in a clutch moment like this.
Right.
He can get that ball across the field. Very narrow kick.
Catch there made by Don Odell. He's getting taken. He's past the 20. He's going to keep going. He's going to be taken down at about the
around the 30.
33-yard line there. Good run right there.
And there he is down, but back up again. And it looked like Gerald Blackman was on him with that coverage on that kick return. And now we can see
what the Bulldogs do now on offense. What do you think is going to be key for them to do this time around?
Hunter Hughes has to catch fire. He has to find a guy that's going to keep catching that ball. And they got to switch it up, though, because this defense is really it's locking down on these Bulldogs. Oh, he loses a snap. Is it recovered?
I think so.
It looked like it might have been recovered by the Bulldogs. Yes, it was recovered by Elliot Royer. And here's the replay. Lost the snap. He looks like he was looking away for a little bit. It wasn't really ready.
Oh.
And lost it right there.
Tough play. He's lucky there.
Oh, yep. It was a good job by number 21 for the Bulldogs. Elliot Royer quickly on the backup for that, just in case to get that ball. Now he's got Del Odell on the left of Hunter Hughes. Could he get a good throw off here? Very slow on that snap.
Right.
Not very quick. But he's still going around him.
Via.
Look at him.
Via's going.
Look at him.
He's got room. He's past the 50.
Oh,
he's going to the 30. Good block there, and he's all the way down back on Wheaton Academy's 30-yard line there.
Oh, and Via's down. Via's in pain. He's hurt. And this happened last game, but Via's back out there. It looked like he was pulling on his hamstring. And they never encourage a player to stand up immediately after being hurt. They want them to lay down, don't do anything, let them look at the injury and see if anything's wrong with you before you stand up. And this happened to him before the last game we covered. He ran down the field and he pulled something in his hamstring and maybe twisted his ankle, and then he was back out there again. But a very good run. It was super quick.
It was huge. He saw all Wheaton Academy players coming out. He just turned around and went the other way, and it worked out pretty well.
And that's how Zach Via does it. That's the way he plays, and that's the way he runs. And now it's currently 84 degrees. Feels like it's 88. And we got 7-mile-per-hour winds coming out from the southeast.
Still very humid out.
Yeah, 58% humidity. And the players down there are feeling it worse than we are in here.
Yeah. Via's still down, not looking too good.
Yeah, they still got Via on the field. And that's what we can see from here.
And they're about to run a play here, but Via's still down on the field.
Yeah, they got to get Via off the field.
Right.
Get him on the stretcher. Yeah, he's back up, though. They're going to take him up. And he's hurt. I don't know, Joey. This could be either really bad. It's definitely not good. Oh, yeah, he's not even walking.
Yeah.
They're just carrying him. Well.
It's huge.
Yep.
It's a huge loss.
That's a huge loss.
After a great play.
But it shows how good the Bulldogs players are if they can bounce back from that.
So then.
Stefan Gominski running up the field. Can he get past that tackle? No, he doesn't, but he gets a good run on that.
I saw who came in there. Zach Via's older brother, Jake, number 9, came in for him.
Yeah, Jake Via. He's the other half. And there he goes. Stefan Gominski, G-man, as the man would call him.
Slipping through him like butter.
And
Devin Moody down on your bottom left here. Bulldogs take it here on the 21-yard line, 2nd and 1.
Very quick snap. Oh, very high up to Elliot Royer. Couldn't get that. And that one kind of tricked me up. I thought it was going to be like a play-action pass.
I don't think Royer was ready for that.
He didn't look like it. He looked like he maybe was confused by the route.
Right.
Communication has to be key in football.
Always. You just need to keep talking and talking.
It's all about the route. It's all about
3rd and 1 here. I feel like the Bulldogs need to convert a first down here. If they don't, they have to go for that field goal.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Tie the game. That's all you got to worry about right now. Just tie it. And there's Delano Dell.
He'll get the first
could
down.
He get all the way?
Going, and he gets taken down.
They ruled him as down. He was going for the touchdown. He got right back up.
It's
not a touchdown. He's down very closely, though.
Yeah, got taken down at the 5-yard line there. Huge one right there.
Yeah. 6 yards away. Bulldogs are in great position.
They need to convert here. They need to take the lead.
And Wheaton Academy kind of screwed up in the 3rd period. They used 2 timeouts. Now they only got 1 left. Bulldogs still have 3 timeouts left.
What are they going to do in the 4th if they need one?
Exactly. And Delano Dell.
Right there.
Still going. And it is a rule in high school football, that if you call a timeout with no timeouts, you get a technical foul.
Oh, that's a lot. That's in basketball, too.
Yes, basketball, too, as well. And that's not good.
Nope.
It's either a penalty or a technical foul.
Yeah, and the loss of yards on that will not be pretty.
Yeah, it's bad. If you're in a game-winning position and you get a penalty for calling a timeout with no timeouts left, you possibly just lost the game.
Yeah.
And here we go, Stefan Gominski and Devin Moody on the right. That's a dynamic duo you do not want to have if you're on the opposing side. Then you got Nick Delano Dell and Brendan Curtin trying to call that play. Looks like he was possibly calling a timeout.
We got a flag on the play now. Looks like it might be on the Bulldogs.
And Curtin seems like he was trying to call a timeout. Yep, and that's 2 timeouts left for the Bulldogs. You can see Curtin on the field running on there. He was not happy about the refs not hearing him call timeout. But it's all about what he's going to tell them now that's possibly going to give them 6 points.
Right.
That's what they're going to need. If they get 6 points, they're going to be 3 points ahead of Wheaton Academy. And if they can capitalize with that field goal, they might even go for a 2-point conversion after a touchdown.
Yeah, I would stick with the field goal.
Yeah. Personally, I'd stick with the field goal, but we know from past experiences that Brendan Curtin would sometimes go for the riskier play and go for a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
And clock is at 3 minutes and 18 seconds. 9-6, Wheaton Academy. And Bulldogs are 2nd and 3.
Might see a play action pass right here.
It's possible. You can have a touch and go by Nick
I don't know if
Del
you're looking at the screen, but it looked like, oh, never mind. Dev Moody was just out there by himself. No one was covering him, but somebody came over.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
He's going to catch it.
Huge mistake.
There's a toss to Del Nodell. Could he get it? He's got a touchdown.
Beautiful run there by Del Nodell.
That is what an old man like Bruce Almighty once said. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, exactly. And the Bulldogs go up now by 3. And if the Bulldogs here can convert here on the field goal, they'll be up by 4.
And this is a huge advantage for the Bulldogs. Again, still, that only took them a couple seconds. And can he get this? Yes,
Yeah,
he does.
Right down the middle. Bulldogs take the lead now, 13-9 over Wheaton Academy, with 13 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third.
And guess what, Joey? You can put it on the board.
Yes.
13-9. And that's the way the Bulldogs do it. And give their offensive players a little bit of a break on the bench after that great run. And now it's all about the defense. What can they do?
Great offense. They gave it to their all right there. They wanted to be ahead of these Warriors.
And man, you got to give it up to number 44 Dominic Rowe and number 21 Elliot Royer, both juniors, and they have been out there the whole game. It seems as if on defense and offense, playing D-line and O-line. And it's something amazing to see. I mean, these guys, they can just go the whole game and with almost not tiring out. They play at the same amount of effort that they had at the beginning of the game. And they might not be having some of the second string players come out.
I wouldn't think so.
Because it's too close of a game.
Right.
And personally, the first string players are doing just fine.
Right.
And a very nice kick. Closer to the 20s at the 10 starts off. At the 20.
20.
Ooh.
Gets taken down at the 24-yard line there.
And again, stopped around the 20 to 30-yard line. And that's good kick return defense.
Right. Keep them behind that 30-yard line. It's key.
And Wheaton Academy, it may be possible. They're more likely to get closer to a field goal than the end zone itself.
I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of Noah Jones here again.
We could be.
A lot.
Keep going to him. You know, you might as well. Noah Jones is catching them. Ben Thorson is throwing them. Ben Thorson wide open, looking at number 2, wide open. And he keeps going. He's at the 40.
Good snag there by number 16, Jeffrey Bills. That was close to see on the replay here. He could have been gone all the way.
And that was Stephen Ryan with that one. And he broke that tackle.
Wow.
And gets stripped
Bills
up
had
right
to dive
there.
out right there to stop him.
And you got to hand it to the TV crew. I mean, these replays are amazing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Great way to keep up with the game. And there's a towel thrown in the back of the field. You can't see it on the TV.
Right.
There's a handoff. He's going to go real quick again.
Get a 5-yard gain right there.
And
that was Carson's again.
Yeah, that was Carson's. Again, 5'10", 160 pounds. He runs like he's 160 pounds. He's quick.
Yeah, he is. He's getting through him good.
Right now, the Warriors are just running the run game.
Yeah, they want to keep that clock running. I don't know if that's a benefit for the Bulldogs or the Warriors, but
it's always good for an underdog to run the clock.
Yeah, it is.
They know that they're going to strike, and there's a flag on the field.
Wow.
Flag on the field looks like it could be on number 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was laying on top right there. That was number 6.
And you could easily see he was just laying on top of one of the Bulldogs players.
He was laying on, who was that number?
That was definitely holding. That was a great call by the referees. And that's going to push the Warriors back. Yeah, that should be on number 6.
Yeah, he was laying on 56, Anthony Walsh there.
Dimitri Skakovac with that penalty. And they're now 2nd and 18. The Warriors are in desperate measures right now.
Yeah, we don't.
And usually when you get behind the 10, you're in what we call no man's land.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. He just dropped it. That was a very nice throw by Ben Thorson.
See now number 28, Chris Doherty, is still in. I think he took Zach's place as the defensive cover.
Ben Thorson around 115 to 120 yards tonight.
Wow.
Really giving it up to Noah Jones with his receiving yards. 95 on the night. Ben Thorson backing it up. Very quick.
There.
Oh, drops it.
Ball. Incomplete.
And the defense.
It's going to bring up 4th and 18.
The Bulldogs defense is.
That was huge right there.
Making a
Didn't
disaster.
even let them get close to the 50.
For the Warriors. And if it weren't for that penalty, I would say they probably would have had a first conversion. Possibly gotten past the 50, but
yeah,
they have to get past the 50 now. And if they are smart, they're going to punt it.
Yeah, I would.
That's the way to go. And it looks like number 62, Sam Gomez, was taken off the field with the trainer, William Fry. Zach Villa still at the training table. He's standing on his own. That's good to see. Stefan Gaminsky's got the ball. And he's got a whole herd of Warriors coming towards him.
Yeah, he's not going down.
He's still going. Look at his
He's
blockers.
still going.
Look at him go.
He's past the 40.
Oh, and there he
gets
goes.
out of bounds there. There was about 7 Warriors there who tried to take Stefan down. He just slid through him like butter.
But, I mean, you got to look at the coverage, the blockers. I mean, they were blocking for him. If you can get a replay of that, that was an amazing run to get them up the field. And now the Bulldogs have a very good position. Can they keep this momentum going? Can they finish out this period with a minute and 20 seconds left?
I think they could do it. They need to be smart with the clock.
Smart with the clock, but possibly score.
Right.
And get ahead even more in this game.
Absolutely.
And it's just going to help them even more.
They need to pass a little bit more here. Just to get up a little bit, make that clock stop.
Yep.
If they have enough time, if they get closer to the end zone, then you can start running the ball. Hughes waiting for the snap here. He's going to hand it off to Del Nodell. He's going to find room. He's going to get through.
With the speed boosters.
It's good for about a 9-yard gain right there.
And as of right now, we could say almost every player on this team for the Bulldogs is playing their heart out.
Yeah.
They're playing very good.
They came out
Stats aren't even needed for these players. I mean, everyone just had, it was such a team effort tonight.
Right.
And this game is still going.
Right. Came out of the halftime. They must have said something in the locker room, and it's working for them right now because they're doing fantastic.
And look at how much time he has. That's way over Devin Moody, though.
Better off to just get it away before you lose yards and get sacked.
And Curtin is having words with Hunter Hughes. Obviously some miscommunication and a little bit of confusion on the field.
Yep.
But now he's gathering his words.
You got 3rd and 2 here. Bulldogs need to get a first down here.
And this is another year for head coach Brendan Curtin. He's got a very good career as a head coach.
Fantastic career.
And of course,
never had a losing season.
Can't forget Hunter Hughes last year coming into the game against Wakanda with that game-winning touchdown. It was amazing.
There goes Del Odell.
And Del Odell's still going.
He's going to get in there. He's going to be taken down about the 1 yard line again.
And Joey, this is going to finish out this third period, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Look at this replay. And there's a snap, and Hunter Hughes gives it right to Del Odell. Boom, hits the boosters.
That one jab step and then takes off.
Yep, he breaks those tackles.
Every time.
It was a very good tackle, though, by Jay Calentini. Or excuse me, Jay Calentine.
Bulldogs have it here now on the 2 yard line. First and goal is going to hand off to Del Odell again.
Del Odell running to the left.
He's not going down. Oh, fumble.
Uh-oh. And it looks like he has the ball.
Looks like Wheaton Academy is going to take over.
And that's not good position for the Bulldogs. I mean, that's something you don't want to see. Here's a replay. And look at that. Kept getting stopped. There's no coverage. He's got no blockers, loses that ball, and that was an obvious fumble.
Yeah.
And that's going to end that third period. But Joey, still some very good action. The Bulldogs, 13-9. They're up, and they got momentum going on their side. But now Wheaton Academy, after that fumble, what could happen now?
Well, that's a huge boost of confidence right there for Wheaton Academy. Taking away a chance for the Bulldogs to go up to make it a 2-possession game. They just snatched that right out of their hands. So now Wheaton Academy has a chance to come back and take the lead on their own. They have tried to do it in 12 minutes here in the last time of play.
And, of course, during that third period, Zach Villa, one of the main players for the Bulldogs, still on the training bench, getting taken care of by the staff. But now it's just a matter of the Bulldogs' defense and offense, and of course the Wheaton Academy's offense.
Yeah.
Can they get past that 50-yard line, that ominous 50-yard line?
I feel like this first rush by the Warriors, if the Bulldogs can capitalize on defense and shut them down, they'll have a huge chance of getting back on the board.
And of course, like I said earlier, definitely a team effort. I wouldn't say there's much of an X factor in this game, except for all-out heart from all the players on this team.
Both sides, too, just giving it their all tonight.
It's major respect goes out to both of the teams.
Right.
But now it's time for Wheaton Academy. It's possible they could get a safety if the Bulldogs play stellar defense.
If they bring that blitz with Dom Rose, Sam Gomez, if they do that and get them back into that end zone there and cause a safety, that'd be huge.
And it's a quick, that could be a safety.
I don't think so. I think he brought it right over the line, but that was taken down by their number, I think that was number 50 there for the Bulldogs. Vaughn Hillip making a huge play, shutting down the Warriors there.
And you could hear some of the crowd say safety right after I just mentioned that it's possible that they could get a safety.
Right.
And that could be huge again for the Bulldogs.
That'd be great.
And it's possible it still could happen. They're dangerously close now. They got to get that ball out of there.
Get more points on the board and they get the ball back.
Either you're
amazing.
You try running it through, or it looks like it's a false start on the Bulldogs. And that's gonna.
I think that's gonna be on the Bulldogs.
It's definitely on the Bulldogs. That's gonna move the ball up for Wheaton Academy.
It's not good. Yep.
Yep, offsides.
I think that was obvious. On number 55 there, Timothy Hines.
Yeah, it looked like maybe most of that D-line moved a little bit. That was a good QB fake.
Yeah.
They do a little bit of a fake snap. And that's very useful for the offense, especially for Wheaton Academy. And that clock is still going to run down. Minute gone by, 11 minutes left.
Second down, 9 yards to go here.
And
they're going to hand it off there to Jones.
And there's Jones.
Jones, and he is taken down.
Going again.
I don't think he got any gained yards there. If any, he got taken back some. This defense for the Bulldogs right now is huge.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is, they're stopping them. They're not letting them get past. And it's
paying off.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is just amazing from both these teams. It's not crossing my head yet, but it's insane. It's a great game. It's a very close game.
I'd have to say this game, so far, defense is the factor of this game.
Yeah. If there's a team factor, it's defense.
Yeah.
And number 5 dropping back. Very open pass. That's number 2. He's got that one. Steven Ryan. That's that man. That's 6'4". He's a tall dude.
See the replay we have on here.
And look at this great vision by Ben Thorson. And look at that.
Man,
and you got to give it up to the cameraman, keeping up with the ball. Allowing the viewers at home to see all the action here while relaxing and possibly eating some popcorn while watching the game and hearing our lovely voices.
Of course.
And that clock runs down again.
Lots of time there. Off there to Carson's. He's taken down.
And that's another quick snap. We've seen a lot of Ben Thorson going to Noah Jones.
He's thrown a lot of yards tonight.
And there's a replay of a quick snap. Very nice little stutter step to the right. A quick juke. And can't see it from your TV, folks, but the crowd is still packed here at this Kennelly Athletic Stadium.
Seats. Handoff here to number 24.
24, we've seen him come through a couple times and running that ball.
Ken Herman for about a 3-yard gain there. That's going to be 3rd down. Joey Carino there took him down.
Joey Carino, again, we've mentioned him earlier. For some reason, he reminds me of someone like Jeffrey Bills. You know, they're kind of the same defensive-wise. They're very, very good. And that's pass interference.
It's going to be on Stefan. He knew it, too.
Yeah, we know him for keeping up with the wide receivers on those plays. Got to give him hustle points for that. Just he can't wrap the arms around the ball handler when he's trying to get the ball. I'd say the best position in the game of football is possibly the wide receiver, because the defender can't touch you.
Right.
They literally just, you can't get away with a grab or anything. It's all up to you just grabbing the ball.
Yep.
And it's
and if they touch you, then they'll call a penalty.
Exactly. And Ben Thorson and Hunter Hughes with this great QB matchup.
48-yard line.
Both of them having great games.
Hand off there to Carsons. He gets over the 50. Good for about a 4-yard gain right there.
And the defense, Timothy Hines, number 55, running back to the bench for the Bulldogs. He is doing something great. You got to look at him on that D-line. Again, you got to give it to the Bulldogs O-line and D-line. And, of course, the Wheaton Academy O-line.
Oh, yeah.
They're just – that O-line versus that D-line is what's making this game so close.
I have to say, so far out of this year, this is probably the Bulldogs' toughest game.
Probably, I'd say. And there's probably a few more to come.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to be calling a timeout for Wheaton Academy. That leaves them with one timeout left.
Oh, one. I thought they used 2 when they came back.
Hey, you know what? I made a mistake. You're right. They got 1 left.
Yeah. So they just used it. That was their last one.
And that might have not been the smartest decision by Wheaton Academy.
Especially with the time here. We got 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. Bulldogs are up 13-9.
And nothing much you could say about what could happen as of right now. And it's yet to happen still. And like you said, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. Still a very good game. And actually, yeah, Wheaton Academy, I believe, has 1 timeout left.
I apologize. I thought they used 2 as soon as they came back in the game.
Yeah, no, it was Wheaton Academy called 1, then,
And then
the Bulldogs,
called 1.
yeah, then they called 1. Because you remember, yeah. Thorson back on up, quick under pressure, gives it to number 6. He breaks the tackle. That's Dimitri Skakovac. And there's a replay again of Ben Thorson just getting these quick yards. I mean, the guy just knows how to get that quick snap, and he gets it right off right there.
Great defensive pressure there. Just couldn't shake the quarterback there.
And more offense from this Wheaton Academy Warriors. Can they keep doing those small yards?
3rd and 4 here. They're going to need to convert. Handoff there. He's going to fall short there. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's the way to stop them.
Right. I don't know. They might go for it, though. I think there'd be a not smart decision because you still have enough time left, but you never know. Both teams have gone for it more than both teams have gone for it once today.
None of them, they both kind of fell short.
Yeah.
So I'd say just stick with the game plan, punt that ball. But it looks like Delano Dell's going to go in the back, but there's still some confusion on the field. They could be doing a fake punt.
Yeah.
And there's the punt, and Delano Dell's in the back for coverage. And he's going to wave that ball off.
Yeah.
And that's safe to do because now he's at the 20. It's a very, very smart game plan.
Bulldogs are going to take it at the 19 now.
And that's what they got to do. And again, 6:18 left in the 4th period, 13-9. Bulldogs have the ball at the 20-yard line. And now it's all.
Do we see Zach Vaya back in the game?
It's possible. And looks like
Nope.
he's not out there as of right now. Yeah, actually he's on the training bench still.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to be out for the rest of the game. But Delano Dell in the back, Hunter Hughes looking for the snap. 3 wide receivers, 2 on the right.
Hand it off to Delano Dell. He's going to get through.
And
Good run there. Good
goes.
for a 6-yard gain.
And Nick Delano Dell slowly but surely just racking up those receiving yards and those rush yards.
He's got a ton of them tonight.
And like I said, no stats are even needed for this game tonight. It's just everyone has had such an amazing game.
Yeah.
You know, it's always, you know, nice to see 2nd and 3rd string players come out because, you know, they get some experience, but it's just too close of a game as of right now.
Another handoff there to Delano Dell. He's going to go. He's got room.
He's got
past
boosters.
The 40.
Oh,
he's taken out of bounds there at about the 48-yard line. See a nice replay right here.
A very good run by Delano Dell. And like
Finds
I just said,
a gap and gets through. Offensive line doing a tremendous job blocking and giving him a gap to get through.
And that man, Delano Dell, has a very bright future within the game of football.
Oh, yeah. A lot of these guys do.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, they got some futures here.
I know a couple of them got offers already.
Yeah, they got some scouts watching.
Right.
And that's the game plan. But it all comes down to wins. It's all about the season.
Another hand of Delano Dell. He is taken down. Good for about a 1-yard gain.
Very hard tackle. It looked like number 79 was in there for Wheaton Academy.
Replay on
Sean
that here.
Blum. This was a quick tackle.
Yeah, taken down by Wheaton Academy.
And this game slows down. It looks like the Bulldogs might be just slowing down that clock a little bit, or
they got
holding on to it.
5:05 left to play here in the 4th. Bulldogs still up 13-9, up by 4.
And they're at 2nd and 8 right now with ball coverage. Hunter Hughes dropping back with lots of coverage. And that looks like Elliot Royer got the ball. And again, Elliot Royer, like I said, running that O-line. He's just laterally going on that O-line, looking for the open spot.
That was a really smart play there by Hunter Hughes. Very under pressure. Dad wasn't in position to make a good throw. Luckily, had Elliot Royer wide open there.
And they got Jake Via back out there, number 9, Zach Via's brother. As Zach Via still
on the training bench,
getting worked on from Mr. Fry. And there's Hunter Hughes dropping back again. Oh, and that ball goes in for incompletion. And speaking of Zach Via being on the training bench, we'd like to welcome Loyola Medicine to RB Sports. Beginning of the season, Loyola Medicine is the sports medicine provider for the Bulldogs. Loyola Medicine, body and soul. And just another reminder, a very good training staff.
Yes.
They take care of our players.
4th and 4 here now for the Bulldogs. Stefan Yaminski here going to go for the punt.
And there's Yaminski with that very narrow punt. It's going right to number 4. He's down.
Down the 22.
And again, folks, if you missed the first half, just a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this game on RBTV at 7:05 p.m. this Saturday and Sunday. And as always, you can hear our lovely voices. And you can rewatch this amazing game. It's the defense and the offense and all these star players. They're just doing everything. And it's a great game.
Yeah, most interesting game probably to watch this whole season for the Bulldogs.
And Bulldogs still with some stellar defense. Thorson to number 11. It looks like he gets that one.
Yeah.
Very nice completion.
Noah Jones. It's his go-to guy every time. You see a replay on that.
And Noah Jones just rising up for that ball. You can see him jump for it right here. And there he goes and gets that ball.
Tall
and that was Delno Dell playing defense on him. Another player that's been playing offense and defense throughout the whole game.
Yeah. Him and Stefan.
And all Wheaton Academy has to do is just get past that 50, and they have a shot of at least getting a field goal.
Oh,
which won't help them
there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
And that was a very nice tackle by Chris Doherty, the sophomore on the Bulldogs. That was definitely a wham-tastic tackle for Chris Doherty. That's one to put down in the books.
Yeah, very good defensive play.
And the crowd's still here.
So right here, the Warriors throw here, quarterback. It's going to go deep. Oh, too deep there for Jones. Ben Thorson trying to connect to his receiver all night. Looks like Jones is down at the 50-yard line, and he's struggling to get back up.
Yeah, he's just stretching on his feet. Noah Jones. That's another Wheaton Academy player that was down. Earlier in the game, Ben Thorson was out.
Has had an outstanding night for the Warriors.
And 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this 4th period. 4th and 6.
Do you think they're going to go for it?
There's a chance, but I don't know. With Noah Jones being down,
might be hard.
Especially as one of the main wide receivers for the Warriors. I don't know what could possibly happen. But you definitely got to give it up for our field goal kicker, Colin Riordan. He's been doing pretty good for the Bulldogs.
Yep.
Number 32. And it's still a little bit of a stoppage in play as Noah Jones is still down and the training staff is helping him. And it's possible he's going to just get right back up. They're just going to stretch out his legs. But as of right now, Joey, what could you tell me? What's going to happen now? What could happen?
Like how I said before, if they're going to go for it, I can see them going for it. You have 3 minutes left on the clock, and how the Bulldogs, when they're on offense, and how they love to run the clock when they're up. You know, I would go for it. May as well. 3 minutes left, and you have like the Bulldog team who likes to kill that clock, but see what happens.
And as the crowd loudens up for this amazing home performance from the Bulldogs,
And
they're going to get it ready to shut down these
they're
Wheaton
going to go
Academy
for it
Warriors.
right here, Matt.
And could they stop them?
No. What are they going to? Timeout?
It looks like
Timeout
Yeah.
for Wheaton.
There's
That's the
a-
last timeout.
that's a timeout
No,
by
Riverside, Brookfield.
Yep. That's that's only one left for RB now.
Yeah. It's 2 timeouts left. 1 timeout left for each team.
And
Probably
There
going
was-
to go over what they're going to do now because Wheaton Academy is going for it.
yeah, Wheaton Academy is definitely going for it. Brendan Curtin obviously called that timeout because he knew, listen, we're going to stop them right there, and we're going to get this ball. He
Yeah.
said, he's telling them right now, he said, listen, that defensive play we just had set up has to go. We got to switch it up because we know that they're going to run it. He's obviously seeing something in the Wheaton Academy Warriors offensive play that they're going to do now.
Right.
And he knows that something has to change. He's going to put maybe some safeties in the back, some more man coverage zone. We don't know. He's getting word from defensive coordinators that are right next door to us. And they're as well helping the coaches down on the field, telling them they're the eyes in the sky.
Bulldog defense here need to shut these Warriors offense down. Cannot let them get this conversion here.
And the crowd loudens.
Shaking the booth up here.
And they know that these Bulldogs they're ready for victory.
Yeah.
And they want this 5-0 win streak.
Let's keep going.
As they get closer to the playoffs.
Shotgun pass.
Oh, very
Wide
nice
open.
catch by number 2. And he gets that first conversion, shuts that crowd down, Steve Ryan. And there he is, the 6'4" monster.
First down now for the Wheaton Academy Warriors.
That was definitely clutch.
Yeah.
Ben Thorson and
Huge.
Stephen Ryan. And we've seen a little bit of action from Stephen Ryan throughout the game.
Yeah.
And he's putting on
Number
a show.
11's back in, Noah Jones. It's good to see he's doing all right.
It seems as if, though, the Warriors do not want to risk a deep pass because they know
Yeah.
that with Stefan Gominski back there with Del Odell, something wrong could happen. He just throws that ball out of there.
Smart.
Very smart. Doesn't want to get pushed back.
Good play there by Jeffrey Bills, number 16 for the Bulldogs.
And Jeffrey Bills, almost a 3rd sack tonight,
Yeah.
or 2nd sack, excuse me.
Would have been good to see Wheaton Academy lose some yards there.
Yeah, and that would almost shut down the game for
Whoa.
Wheaton Academy.
Number 15 just checked back into the game. Zach Vaya came in for Nick Dalnodell, so it's good to see Vaya's okay and can finish out this game.
That's very good to see that he's obviously not hurt and he's back on the field.
The Bulldogs have such a great training staff, and
Ooh, they dropped that pass.
they're going to call a flag on that, on
Yeah,
Stefan.
a little bit of a delay of a call.
I don't think that's
there
a
is
good
a flag
call.
on the field. They're gonna call that on Gominski. If we can get a replay of that, health trainer Mr. Fry.
If they call that Stefan, I don't think that's a good call. He
I
had
don't
the
know,
ball.
yeah.
He was bobbling it.
It looked like he was just following the play.
Exactly. Stefan was just trying to bring the ball down. It's kind of the crowd here for the Bulldogs is not very pleased with that, and they're giving the ref an earful here.
Yeah, and that's it was definitely not on purpose. Stefan Gominski wasn't just
Right,
purposely running into the player.
Absolutely.
He was just following the play, and that's something that's a controversial penalty call, especially in the NFL. Seeing a player just run after the play.
Right.
That's all he's doing. He's going for the ball, and you accidentally, the play is over, and you accidentally hit the player.
Right. It's like when a quarterback throws the ball and you're on the defender and you're charging at him, you can't just stop right away. You'll tear something or break it, and you make contact with them, but they'll throw the flag and they'll say roughing the quarterback.
And number 7, Christian Karstens, is back on his feet. A little bit shooken up from that play, but he might be returning to the huddle. It doesn't look like he will be. And the Bulldogs are pushed back as a defensive squad. moving close to the 50-yard line. Chris Doherty back out there. Dom Rowe still out there.
Stefan still out there. Zach still out there.
And you got also Anthony Walsh. Yeah, man, Joe, you got to give it up to the D-line. They're just playing very good defense, especially the back line. Covering that, the man covers the wide receivers, Stevan Gaminsky and Del Nodell, and so on. And
Right
another
there.
great catch. And there's another penalty called on the Bulldogs, and the crowd is letting the referees hear it. And that was a catch by Noah Jones, and that was another that could have been possibly a bad call, Joey.
Two bad calls in a row.
Now the first call I can see that's a 50-50 decision. Oh, yep, and they're going to call that penalty on the Bulldogs. That's going to move Wheaton Academy up even more. And
this
now
is going to be trouble for the Bulldogs.
this is trouble. This is 2 minutes
huge.
and 45 seconds left for the Warriors. That's plenty of time to at least get a touchdown.
This Bulldog defense here needs to pick their heads up, and they need to shut this offense down.
Yeah,
Don't let those two calls get to you.
Yeah, and the Warriors, they got momentum on their side.
Yeah, they do.
It's like I said, the underdog is always good with the clock management. It's always good for an underdog to have a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
Thorson open again.
Oh, almost picked off there. Great
by Chris
coverage
Doherty.
there by the sophomore Chris Doherty.
Man, he knows how to cover that wide receiver. He's
That was
quick.
a huge defensive play right there. That could have been a game changer if he wasn't there for that.
Very good defense. Just stopping them. They're 2nd and 10 now, the Warriors. And the Bulldogs desperately trying to end this game. A very tired Bulldog team. Trying to just keep that win streak going.
Right here.
And here we go.
Thorson's probably going to be looking for his main man.
It looks like a fumble possibly. The
And Bulldogs recover it.
have the ball. If we get a replay on
that's
that.
going to be a fumble recovery pickup there by the Bulldogs.
And that is how you redeem 2 penalties.
Like I said, you got to keep your head up. Don't let those 2 calls get to you, and good things will happen.
And
You
that's-
play hard and execute, and that's what happens.
Yes, sir, Joey. That is that Bulldogs defense doing what they do best.
Fantastic play there by the defense. It'd be nice to see a replay who picked up that fumble recovery there and who sacked them.
And Hunter Hughes walking back out there. And he knows he's ready to end this game.
Yep. Got
Here.
2 minutes and 21 seconds left.
They got 2 choices here. Run that clock until the end or go for another touchdown.
Right. I'm kind of iffy on those. I mean,
I'm more about I'll run the whole time.
I'd say run, but if you
Get
got to
first down.
pass, you got to get your first down in.
Exactly. That's the way to do it. Do whatever it takes to milk that clock, and that clock is still going to run down to
Yeah, it is.
2 minutes left in the game.
2 minutes left to play here. Each team both still has 1 timeout left.
And Hunter Hughes again. Del Nodell staying behind as a halfback. Devin Moody on the right, on the bottom of your screen. Gaminsky at the top.
It's going to run and give it to Del Nodell.
Yeah, they're going to play the running game,
Yeah,
and that clock will run down.
yes it will.
And all they need now to
They
be
need-
safe is get a first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 right now. Would you pass it or run it?
I'd probably run it.
Run
3rd
it?
and 7, run it, try to get more yards.
I'm with you on that one.
They're more about these
Don't stop
inside
the
runs.
clock. Let it keep going. Let it burn out.
Try to get a toss. I'd say try to get like a HB toss.
Yeah.
Go to the left or the right. And try to get away from that inside, because the inside coverage on the D-line is still pretty good.
And they are going to run it again. Del Nodell's got it.
And there he's
got
going.
room. He's not going to get the first down, though.
But I'm going for it. I think I'm going for it.
You think you'd go for it?
Yep. I don't know, though, because it's kind of risky.
I think I would punt.
You know what? Yeah. I'm punting it.
I would punt.
That's what's happening, because
Yeah.
that clock is still going.
Yeah.
And that's the way, yep, that's the way to do it. Punt that ball. And Bulldogs have 10 seconds on the clock to choose a play.
Yeah.
But the actual game clock is down to almost 20
seconds here.
They're going to punt it as far as he can.
Yeah.
And that's going way down.
It's a good kick.
And again, Wheaton Academy has no timeouts. So they're going to let that clock run. That's going to stop at 12 seconds. And that's 12 seconds to make it change.
Yes.
And possibly win this game.
I can see right now Ben Thorson a Hail Mary to his man, Noah Jones, who he's been thrown to all night.
And
I feel like that's their only option they can do right now.
That would be a horrible upset. That's all they can do.
Right.
What's there to lose? I mean, you stay there, you're going to lose.
Right.
You might as well throw it. Get it down that field. Or if not, do a little slant to the benches so you can go out of bounds and stop that clock.
Well, let's see what
and it
we
looks
can
like he's
do
going
here.
deep.
It's going to be a pass.
Oh, he loses it. It's intercepted by the Bulldogs.
It's 56. Anthony Walsh. He's going to run it in for a touchdown.
Hey, look at him get that touchdown.
Pick six right there. Touchdown Bulldogs. Huge way to end the game right there. Wow.
It says 0.2 seconds left, but that game is over.
Well, you better get those buses started.
And that is how you shut down a game.
It's
5-0 win streak for the Bulldogs.
Defense was outstanding. They knew exactly what was coming. He tried to pass it to his main man, Jones. It didn't work. They knew it was coming. Good read by the Bulldogs.
And you got to give it up to this crowd staying here the whole night for this homecoming night as they got the homecoming dance tomorrow. And just the Bulldogs taking advantage of the home games.
Yes.
Is serious.
And they're going to leave out of here 5-0.
5-0, and that
sounds a lot better than 4-1, my friend.
Yes, sir, and that's going to leave Wheaton Academy at 3-2 on the season.
Yeah.
And a very good Bulldog defense tonight.
Yep.
And you got to give it up to just everyone. The fans, the staff,
the crew who made this production happen.
And of course, the lovely people watching.
Yep.
And there it goes.
It's going to be good right there. The Bulldogs look like they're going to take this game 20-9 in the homecoming game.
And that's going to be a wrap. Now it says 0.2 on the clock. Did they just call the game, or is that they're going to just start that clock? They might just have the ball run.
Yeah, no one, there's no chance.
You know what, and that looks like it could be the game. Yeah, they're going to have the players meet out with each other, it seems like. Just get that ball on the field.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much some last words for Brendan Curtin to get that game going.
Came out of that first half, weren't too bad. They weren't too good in the first. Came out after halftime and was lights out.
Yeah, they're just going to. They still, now, Wheaton Academy still has a chance to run the ball for a touchdown. They'll still lose.
Yes.
But they still have a chance because as soon as that clock goes, you can still run. So that's why they never call a game at 0.2 seconds in football. Pretty much any sport. And we're just going to have this last kick. And that will be a game for the ages. And
Reed in here with the kick.
And that clock's going to run. And that's the game. As he's down, ladies and gentlemen, a very good game. Joey, we saw some very good defense and offense from the Bulldogs. A very close game throughout the first half.
Yep.
What could you say?
I could say that the defense was the X Factor of this game. The defense won the game.
Yeah, defense definitely won the game. The D-line and the O-line from both teams did very good.
Yes, absolutely.
But of course, we would like to thank the crew for all their efforts tonight in making this happen. And thanks for everyone watching and tuning in for the RBTV Game of the Week. I'm Ed Angio.
And I'm Joey DeCassola.
And thank you. Have a great night, everyone.